Most men still believe they are living in private. They aren't. Every scroll, every search, every late night thought typed into a glowing screen at 2:14 a.m. isn't just seen. It's captured, measured, interpreted, fed into a system that maps you more precisely than you map yourself. This is the world you don't see. This is the public domain. You think you're alone when you scroll. You're not. The world is watching the moment your thumb moves. A man's collapse isn't always tied to weakness. Collapse can be because the environment around him is engineered. Culture is engineered. Media is curated. Algorithms guide your attention. Institutions lag behind reality. Economic systems try to define your ceiling. Narratives try to define your role. Digital ecosystems try to define your comparison. You didn't choose any of this. You grew up inside it. Episode 2 pulls back the curtain on the operating system that's shaping your thoughts, your impulses, your desires, your identity, without needing your permission. There is no private anymore. The moment your mind touches a screen, you enter the public domain. You were taught public meant outside your house, but today, public means wherever your attention goes. Your habits, your searches, your impulses, your insecurities. They are not trying to expose you, but to categorize you. Every click builds a map of who you've been and predicts who you'll become. Apps don't watch you. People don't watch you. Systems do. Designed by people, run by machines, watching on their behalf. No one is sitting there observing you. That would be inefficient. People build systems so systems can watch instead. You're not observed. You're processed. More importantly than spying on you, the public domain wants to influence you, not through force, but through nudges, not through commands, but through friction, not through rules, but through suggestion. This is influence disguised as convenience. You aren't weak. You were unprepared for an environment no one warned you about. And men aren't the only ones being shaped by these systems. Women are also being rewired too, just in different directions, different pressures, different narratives, different vulnerabilities, but the same machinery. Before men and women are ever placed in the same conversation, the systems shaping them have to be understood first, because the pressure isn't identical, the incentives aren't identical, and the outcomes aren't identical, but the machinery is. Anywhere you go digitally, you are in public. That's the part most men never get. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Don't hit send"? Because once you hit send, can you undo it? Maybe you can delete the message, the thought, the impulse, whatever you said that you shouldn't have said. You can delete it, but is it stored on someone's server? Or what if you hit send and 2 seconds later someone took a screenshot of it and then it's there? You think it's deleted from the world, but it's stored on someone's phone. Maybe they'll keep it. Maybe they'll try to use it. But remember, once you hit send, you lose all control. Once you hit send, you have given the public domain permission to store your information. There are many forces shaping modern men. Let's discuss 4 forces that are shaping them. Media narratives. Media doesn't reflect reality. It constructs it. Every trope, every archetype, every storyline, every bumbling dad, every emotionless man, every heroic arc built at the expense of a weak male figure is a script, and scripts become identities. These systems don't target you personally. They shape whatever version of you they can profit from. You didn't write the narrative, you inherited it. Algorithmic funnels. You think you're choosing, you're being steered. Swipe by swipe, the algorithm builds a digital version of you, then feeds it impulses engineered for engagement, anger, distraction, outrage, addiction, numbness. You're targeted statistically. The moment you recognize that, you stop drifting into the system that feeds on your dependency. Clarity doesn't weaken men. Social comparison psychology. Comparison used to be local. Now it's global. And you're competing against filters, illusions, angles, edits, and strangers. Your brain updates the scoreboard anyway, even though the game isn't real. Men aren't comparing themselves to reality anymore. They're comparing themselves to illusions, institutional expectations. Men are told, be successful, lead, guide, protect, defend, provide. But the institutions that once built men, mentors, apprenticeships, guilds, rites of passage, collapsed. You're not behind. You're under-guided. You were handed expectations without formation. This is where everything lands. Your confusion had a source. Your fatigue had a structure. Your anxiety had a pattern around it. Nothing was wrong with you. Something was wrong with the environment shaping you. Clarity doesn't weaken men. It stabilizes them. When a man finally sees the terrain, he stops stumbling and starts moving with direction. Episode 2 exposes the world that shapes you. Episode 3 shows what happens when a boy grows up inside that world. The next episode, the illusion of male adulthood. Why most adult males never truly become masculine men.
Masculinity child, wake up from the slumber and never look back. Masculinity child, rise from the ruins and break every trial. Masculinity child, wake up from the slumber, break the back doors crack. Masculinity child, stand up from the floor and take your future back. Take your future back. Take your future back. Yeah, isolation got you talking to shadows. Apathy got you tired of trying. Emotion got you breaking the silence. And spirit got you existing, not living in violence. Pleasure got you willing to sin. In comparison, got you wanting to be another man. Yes, another man. Yeah, okay, misdirection from the economy got you questioning yourself, fleeing from your identity. And it really got you moving in pride instead of following God and worshiping His signs. And the lack of your competence really shows without God you are fatherless. Break from the past and masculinity traps. Give your heart to God and get your future back.